Hi, my name is Erin Tillman, aka the Dating Advice Girl. I have been a dating expert for about 8 years, almost 9 years now. This has been a big year. I was on a Lifetime show, Big Women, Big Love, giving advice to plus-size single women in a workshop on the show. I was in Men's Health magazine earlier this year. I do workshops, I do one-on-one coaching, and basically my whole thing is to help singles, brace yourself, have fun in the dating process, because so many singles, especially in Los Angeles, hate dating. Woo, you hate it? Oh, no. Perfect, it's a perfect audience then. I happen to love dating in LA. I think it's a really fun thing, and I have a few things to possibly help those of you who are single who hate it start enjoying it. Just a show of hands, how many out there are either in the status of single or it's complicated? Oh, nice. That's awesome. Okay, good. Because sometimes it's like all married people or whatever. Okay, good. I love it. So about half. Okay, great. So why you hate dating, we'll cover that. Are you clear about your dating and relationship goals? Because that directly relates. Why dating should be fun. Fall in love with Los Angeles. This is an amazing city, you guys. I think we all know that, but it's funny to me sometimes because I'm not from here. I'm from Ohio. And shout out to the Midwesterners, which I love too, but this city has so much to offer. I mean, I think we all know. I mean, mountains, beach. I mean, literally Monday night you can do like 10 million things. So let's just jump in. Okay, why you hate dating. This is my opinion, by the way. I'm probably going to throw out some online dating sites. I'm not endorsed by anyone. Let me just say that too. So why you hate dating? Unrealistic expectations. Now, I've been guilty of this as well. I did say earlier that I enjoy the dating process. I actually really do. Part of that is because I don't get too... I have a checklist. I do. I am single, and I have a checklist. Having said that, I'm not so married to my checklist that I'm not able to go out with someone who's out of my ideal kind of a thing. Okay, a lot of times, I mean, I literally had a client not long ago, and her checklist involved hazel eyes, above, like, had to be taller than taller than 6'3", had to make, I think, maybe 7 figures. And it was just like, I don't know what, like, you're making it hard on yourself here, you know? And so I tried to help her. I don't know if that was a success story or not, but I did my best. Dating people with mismatched dating and relationship goals. I think a lot of us are guilty of that. You know, it's the whole thing of not everyone's going to be on the same page as you, so find the people who are matched and aligned with what you're looking for. So, for example, it might not be a good idea to date the person who's only looking for sex if you're looking for marriage. You know, it's important to have those conversations up front. When you have them and you start dating someone who's aligned with it, it starts to be fun. Because already you can get rid of the, oh crap, we slept together and they want to be in a relationship, but I don't. And it's like, no, we had that conversation, so now we can go frolic together and have fun in the process. Taking the dating process way too seriously. It really is supposed to be fun. Really all a date should be is a casual get-to-know-you session between you and someone else, or you and a few people, or whatever your dating choices are. So, you know, and that's the thing too, I do coach a variety of lifestyles, a variety of people looking for a variety of things. So, you know, if you can have fun in it and not on date one try to husband or wife somebody, it really does become, I know I use that term a lot, because it's true. I mean, again, it goes back to the checklist. If you have, this person must be this and this and this, then it really does suck all of the fun out of the process. Making assumptions about exclusivity, etc. I've been guilty of this as well. When we really, really like somebody, say we go out on the first date or second date with somebody, and they do meet our expectations, and we're like, oh my gosh, this person might actually be the one for us. It immediately, if we go out with them, we kind of assume that they're not going out with anyone else. Don't make that assumption, especially in Los Angeles. Most clients I've had and most single people I know are going out with at least 2 or 3 people, let's say in the first few weeks of dating. So it's just protect yourself. Make that assumption if you're going to make any assumptions, and then you're not going to be like horrified if you like happen to be out and see them with someone else potentially. All right. Are you with me? Is everyone with me? We were thinking, okay. All right. What the heck are you looking for, right? Getting clear about your dating and relationship goals. So, okay, single people, and it's complicated. How many people, yes, thank you, sir. Stick with me here. How many of you have ever written down exactly what you're looking for in terms of relationship style or type of relationship in some of these questions? Hey, just show of hands. Has anyone ever written down? Oh, thank you. Okay. And it's the guys. I'm very interested in that, actually. I'm surprised. Usually it is women who write these kind of things down. So I just did a workshop at the Pleasure Chest not too long ago. It was an online dating workshop, and it was very similar to this. The majority of people hadn't ever written down or weren't really clear about what they're looking for. Not everyone's looking for marriage. It's really important to know that about yourself and about the people you're dating. What do you want your role to be in a relationship? I personally, okay, a little secret information. I'm more of an alpha female. Actually, I was going to say shock, I'm an alpha female, but I haven't really displayed that tonight yet. So I'm more of an alpha female. So for me, I do tend to attract a more submissive man generally, more beta man. And so for me, yeah, thanks. And so for me, I'm very aware about the type of guy that I would like to be in a relationship with, and so it's good to know that. So I'm usually not good with alpha men. Sorry, alpha guys. It usually it's kind of a butting of the heads. Anyway, it's just good to be aware of these things. Date night style. I like to go out and have fun. Some of you might be someone who likes to stay at home, Netflix it up and do that whole thing. Nothing wrong with either one, but I probably wouldn't work with someone who is more of a homebody. So it's good to know what your style is. Again, ask these questions in the beginning. It's really important rather than be 6 months in and then you're like, oh crap, this person wants to go to Coachella and go to Outside Lands and I'm not interested, but now we've been dating for a while. So ask the questions up front. How you can start enjoying the dating process today by changing your mindset. Okay, Los Angeles. I know, yeah, I like it. There's so many amazing single people in this town. I'm not saying that because that's my brand and this is what I do for a living. I genuinely meet some of the nicest, both male and female identifying, the nicest, most down-to-earth, most just amazing people. I'm not sure why we're not all meeting each other. I actually might start hosting events again. I used to do that back in the day. So stay tuned for that. My website is thedatingadvicegirl.com. You'll see more. But they do exist, both men and women. They really do. I think it's so important that we're clear on what we're looking for and all of that. Because then we can, for example, what do you like to do on the weekends? I'm very clear about going out into the world and doing those things so I can meet people who like doing those things too. Make fun. Oh, sorry, you guys. Make fun and getting to know new people your objective. That is really all it should be. Once you take out of the equation that you're trying to find this perfect person and it's just about fun, it really does become fun. I'm a big sports girl, so I'm going to the Dodger game next Saturday. And for me, I'm just going with a group of single friends, and it's just going to be fun. It's not about, oh my God, are we going to make out at the end of a Dodger game? Oh my God, a Dodger dog, let's share it and eat it together. No. It's about just going and having fun, and then, we're having fun, and then maybe something could happen with somebody there, but it's not the focus of the evening. Make a dating and relationship vision board. For those 3 dudes, yeah, I'm talking to you. He's not even listening to me. It's fine. I know, I'm with you. We're right here. For you guys and others out there, a vision board is a great idea. Be clear about what you're looking for once again, but also be open to someone who's not a perfect fit with exactly what you're looking for. So be clear, but have a little wiggle room in there. And then date yourself. Hello? Stop waiting for the one and do things you've always wanted to do. God, so much information. There's my timer. I love Vegas. Okay, so for me, I actually have friends that live in Vegas as well. But I go to Vegas by myself, meet friends there. I'm not going to wait for someone to take me there or that kind of thing. Do your own thing. And I always meet a ton of people when I go to these places on my own. So date yourself. I know that sounds maybe a little weird, but I think you guys. a date, like I said, is a casual get-to-know-you session. That's all it should be in the beginning. Really, if you can make it that in your mind, it really does become a fun experience rather than, oh, is this the one for me? Explore your city. There's so much to do here. There's comedy, there's surfing, there's snowboarding, there's Six Flags. There's so much stuff you guys can do. Don't get stuck in a dating rut. Be open to trying something new, and be open to dating somebody who's a little different. Someone who might not be your exact type. And activity-based dates are way more fun and creates more of a bond. Rock climbing is amazing. Bowling, that's like my number one. Again, Midwest, sorry. Karaoke, just, again, something activity-based where you're sharing ideas and doing an activity is really great for dating as well, because you're creating a bond and sharing and lasting memories with somebody. Please follow me on the social medias. I'm on all of the social medias. And there you go. And email me if you'd like, info@thedatingadvicegirl.com. Are there any questions? I have like a couple minutes. Yes, in the back. Sorry, I'm sweating. Ooh, yes. This is really great because I actually attempted to do a tweet chat about dating on college campuses this past week, but it was really hard. Lots of bureaucracy and red tape at colleges. What year are you, for example? Oh, yay! I know, yay, freshmen, yay. So this is great. I would say look into what, sorry, just want to get more personal. Look into what your college offers in terms of if there's any activities on campus. Hopefully your school organizes some safe activities for students, because that's been a big thing in the news that they're not doing very well at protecting their students on campus. But just make sure you're not doing any first dates in a dorm room or like at someone's house, because that's the thing. I think college campuses can feel like a very safe environment, but it's one of those things where you're still strangers. Even though you're still in the same age group and you're on campus together, you don't really know each other. So always do something in a public place. Bring a friend, tell a friend, hey, I'm going on a date with a hot dude from my English class. Whatever, let somebody, I'm sorry, did everyone hear the question? I feel bad, I didn't. She basically said, were there any, what suggestions would you give to college students who are dating, like starting a date? And so, yeah, tell a friend where you're going. Wait, do you have, go ahead. Hard to find single people to date in college? Hard to define. Oh, I'm sorry. Got it. It's hard to define dating in college. Let me tell you, it's hard to define dating as adults out of college, too. Especially in LA. It really is. Thank you for that. We all can relate. So I would say in the first couple months, let's say the first month of dating or so, there is no exact, you are kind of getting to know each other. So the term dating and seeing each other are basically interchangeable. When you hit a point where you maybe don't want that person to date anybody else, that's when it's probably time to have a conversation. You can make it fun, have a conversation that's along the lines of, so you can make, like even the sex conversation, all those conversations should be fun. So just be like, oh, I had a really good time, like hanging out and stuff. Now, before you start this conversation, be aware that you want to know you're okay with whatever the answer is. So if you start the conversation and you're like, oh yeah, I think, have you ever thought about maybe just us dating each other? Just wondering, have you thought about it? See what their reaction is, and you can proceed accordingly. If they're like, then that's probably your answer. So you go with your gut on that one. Also, if someone's kind of like not readily available in terms of texting and calling, whatever your mode of communication is, means of communication, if it's just texting, if they're not texting you regularly, then, but I'm a straight shooter, so for me, I would just be like, hey, like, so what do you think? Like, do you want to date more? Are you guys dating back there? No? Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I was just like, you guys are like, I'm like, okay. But yeah, so just know that in American society, dating is weird. They don't do it in Europe. I lived there for a while. And just when you feel like you maybe just want to date that person, make it clear in a fun way and just be like, hey, I just want to know what you're thinking. I hope that's helpful. There you go. Yes?
What about dating for any dating advice for 60 and older?
This is amazing. I love this question. I had a client last week who's 65. He had never tried online dating, and he asked me to help him set up a Tinder profile because he travels a lot. And he was nervous that his friends, because it goes through Facebook, he was nervous his friends and family on Facebook would see it and judge him. So I would say that why not try it? And this goes for anyone who's never tried online dating or anything else. You never know until you try it. It might be the worst decision ever for you, but you never know until you personally try it out. Because there's not one way to meet someone. There's not a wrong way or a right way. I encourage the 60 plus, the boomer crowd to try it and just see what happens, you know? And always do it safely. Like I could get into a whole thing about it. Just do it safely, but I encourage boomers to definitely try it. Because it's hard to find other boomers. It's just hard to find people that you mesh well with in general. Okay, I think that's it. Yay, thank you guys. Thank you. Happy dating.